What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a great day out there. This is a Garage Project. My name is Aaron, and today we're going to be doing a product review of the Monsterservice Pro Stage 2 10-piece wide body kit for the Lexus IS300. We opted to go with the 40mm front fenders and 50mm rear fenders. Monsterservice Pro is from Russia, and they make, for the money, an extremely high quality product that we're going to be putting on to TurboTaxi. Before we start the product review, however, I've got to move my fleet of vehicles so I can reposition TurboTaxi and get everything set up. So let's move some cars. What's up, everybody? In my hand right here, I've got the Monsterservice Pro Stage 2 wide body kit for the Lexus IS300. Obviously, this is just one piece of it. It's actually a 10-piece kit. It includes both front over fenders, and then of course the rears has a door piece, a quarter panel piece, and then a finisher on the top edge of the back bumper to kind of complete that. So that's 3 pieces on each side of the rear. So you've got 4 pieces in total for the front and 6 pieces in total for the rear. And honestly, these replace a good majority of the front fender itself. So obviously I still have my other flares on here, but these are going to replace quite a bit, almost the entire front fender. So it also has a little finisher piece, kind of a triangle shaped piece, almost actually looks like a shark tooth. It kind of goes down here on the front bumper to finish these out. What the hell is going on over there? What the hell is that? Okay, I think they're done. Are you kidding me? So this is the front fender finisher piece I was telling you guys about. So it'll sit on the car like this, and then this piece goes on the front fender. It goes about right here, and it just kind of finishes off the look of the front bumper and kind of completes it. One thing I am going to have to do, I haven't fully decided yet what I'm going to do. Obviously, with my current fender flares, I've got, you know, holes drilled for mounting those that are not going to be covered up. Maybe one of them will be covered up by the new kit. So I'm either going to have to figure out a way to fill these holes and paint stuff, or I might just end up getting a new front bumper and a new lip, maybe a different lip. If you guys have any suggestions for a nice looking lip, or even just a nice looking aftermarket bumper, I think would go good with the design of these these fenders and compliment the taxi, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. One thing I will say, their customer service was fantastic. I've ordered some stuff from Russia before. In fact, the current flares that I have on the car are from a Russian company called Clenched. One thing I will say about both companies, Clenched and Monsterservice Pro, is that their customer service is top-notch. Both of them sent very timely emails. I got responses within minutes of sending emails to them asking shipping questions and, you know, just any kind of question I had about the product. They were very quick to respond, and it was awesome to work with them. Even with a little bit of a language barrier, it was great to work with both companies. The reason that I'm going with the Monsterservice Pro and taking off the Clenched fender flares has nothing to do with the quality or anything. Clenched fender flares are great quality. They're very similar to a factory style bumper made of really high quality ABS. As you can see, I mean, we did hardly any, other than just painting them, we didn't do any, you know, body work to them to work out, you know, scratches or, you know, bubbles in the mold or anything like that. They came out of the box looking that way, just as the Monsterservice Pro kit did. You know, the reason I'm going with these, Clenched makes a great line of products for the IS300. I went with these because I like the look of them better. It really had nothing to do with the quality or the company itself or anything like that. I kind of contemplated and went back and forth between the Clenched and the Monsterservice Pro kit when I was deciding on the new setup. And I honestly just liked the look of the Monsterservice Pro a little bit better. I think it suits my car a little bit better than the Clenched one did. I like this recessed area and how it notches back the wheel arch and how it kind of puts a little bit more character into the front fender, if you will. This is going to look really great. Obviously, we've got the front fender still on here, but you can kind of see, you know, get a little bit of an idea of how these are going to look. I just like this pressure, this air relief that's built into the fenders here. One thing I did have to do with the Clenched flares, as you can see in the front, they have a little bit of a wavy look to them, and that is not a byproduct of the quality of the Clenched flares. That is just what happened with us having to mold them to fit this car in particular. The IS300 has a couple of different angles on the front fenders, and this upper angle here is fairly aggressive. It's not very flat. So as you can see how far, I don't know, hopefully you can see this, how far over this fender line comes on the new fenders. Universal fender flares, which is what these are, they're not IS300 specific, they kind of sit more flat. As you can see on the rear of the car, again, hopefully you can see that in the video, they're more of kind of a straight up and down backside. They don't have the curvature of the vehicle built into them because obviously they're universal, so they're designed to work on tons of different makes and models of vehicles. Anything you want to put them on that you can make them fit. So in order to get them to fit the IS300, because of this kind of harsh front fender angle on the top side here, we had to heat them up and mold them and move them, and it just got to the point where to get them to fit, we had to move them a lot. And because of that, I also lost a little bit of width in them. So, and because of that, because of losing some of the width of these, is kind of part of the reason why we had a little bit of damage when we contacted this flare here. Obviously, again, that's not a build quality or a representation of Clenched in any way. They make a great product. It was just what we had to do to install them on the car. Didn't exactly go as I had originally planned. These are 4 centimeter, which is 40 millimeter. These are also 40 millimeter. So you can see the difference just in something being molded and made specifically for the car being 40 millimeter versus something that is 40 millimeter being universal and then having to be molded to the car. We probably lost half of the width of what these original fender flares started with. Those are the reasons why we're going with the Monsterservice Pro in lieu of the Clenched this time around. The build quality on these is very nice. These are made of FRP, which is fiberglass reinforced plastic. So it's got two materials. It's got fiberglass backing to it and then a ABS plastic, you know, that's all bonded and molded together. I've never had any fiberglass body pieces before or FRP body pieces. I'm hoping that it helps in the strength department. Maybe they'll be a little bit stronger if we do have some contact. Again, hopefully we don't. We're gonna try and make some better clearance this time around. Their shipping time was pretty good. I was pretty impressed, especially coming from Russia, going through customs and all those sorts of things. I ordered these on Black Friday, so November 25th, and today is December 18th, and I got these on December 11th or 12th. So pretty decently quick shipping time considering they're coming from overseas, and they are, from what I understand, made to order. So these have a little, hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but on the back of them there where their logo is, they have a little date stamp that says 12/3/16. So these were made on December 3rd, 2016, and like I said, I ordered them November 25th, and they got here December 11th or 12th. So pretty impressive, especially for this level of quality to be that speedy and to have that expedited of shipping from coming overseas. Pretty awesome. So really excited to get these on, and we're gonna kind of start that process now. I'll film as much of it as I can. So these are the front fenders. I'm gonna roll over here and grab the sections of the rear fenders and show you guys what that looks like. So these are the three pieces of the rear. So we've got the door piece, which is right here. We've got the quarter piece, which has the relief and everything all cut in it for the door, and they fit together like that when the door is closed. And then we've got another finisher piece that goes on the back of the rear bumper, finishes it off like that, and it's kind of got a matching little, look to it, a relief that kind of matches the front. So when these three pieces are all together, see if I can do this without dropping everything. So you kind of got that there. So when these are all together, they look like that. And so those are for the rear of the car. Really cool, really excited about it. Again, same great build quality. Again, got a stamp on the back with their logo, really nice. December 3rd, 2016 is when these were made. And yeah, I mean, again, the quality is just fantastic. There's really no real need to do any sort of body work on these. A couple of little like tape, sticky tape residues and stuff from when they package them up on there that will get off, but that's about it. I mean, there's really nothing major. One thing I will say about their packaging, these came in a pretty good sized box, and they were wrapped very well. They were wrapped with plastic, and then a layer of some shipping foam, and then another layer of plastic, and they were all individually wrapped and really, really well packaged. The box on the outside was taped incredibly well. So again, kudos to Monsterservice Pro for not only making a great product, but having great customer service, and also packing and shipping time was absolutely fantastic. No damage to the box or to any of the product inside, and it was awesome. So one other thing I will say about their customer service, on Thanksgiving Day, I was looking on their website, and I was kind of awaiting to see what the price reduction was going to be for the Black Friday sale that they were having. The website looked good, it was in English, I could read and understand everything. And then when I went to order them on Black Friday, when they had, I'm assuming when they had republished the website with the reduced prices and everything was in Russian, and I couldn't read anything. And so there was no way for me to translate it. And so I contacted them, I sent them an email and said, hey, I really want to order these flares today, but unfortunately I can't read or speak Russian, so I can't select anything on your website. And Peter from Monsterservice Pro responded almost immediately. It was within minutes, and he said, really sorry about that, let me update the website real quick, check back in about 5 minutes. I went back to the website less than 5 minutes later, and everything was in English. So that's pretty incredible customer service. I thought that was pretty phenomenal. That's a funny story that I've been telling everybody about their company, just how willing they were to work with me and change their website and all kinds of stuff so that I could order their products. So pretty impressive, pretty awesome. I'm really excited to get these on the car, and let's get started. One other thing that I thought was pretty cool was the instructions that came with the fender flares from Monsterservice Pro. I thought it was kind of cool, really kind of unique looking hand-drawn instructions on the placement and how to install them and what to cut and things like that. So I thought it was pretty cool, just kind of a really neat looking neat looking instructions, not like anything I've seen with any other products. So thought that was pretty cool. They also sent a sticker. We'll get that rocking on the car as soon as we get everything in place.